So, welcome back, folks, to Drunken Alchemy. I am RabidRae, and I am here with my alchemist in crime, Eldritch.
Hi there. I'm Eldritch, the other host of this very random podcast.
The other host. Yes. Random is definitely... Boozy randomness is really, like, the way to describe this podcast.
That's us. Just stream of consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Booze and bullshit. That's here.
Oh my god, that is a nice alternate title. We can call this podcast Booze and Bullshit.
We could
Yeah.
actually do that.
That sounds great.
Maybe. That there you go.
You're hearing it now, folks. Look at that. This is how we brainstorm.
Yeah, we do things and stuff happens.
And sometimes it works. It's like, oh wait, let's keep that.
Like, oh, that one's good.
That's only if we remember we said something, you know. Like, that's great. Let's remember that and then completely forget, you know.
But see, here's the bonus. We're recording right now,
yes!
So we'll remember it.
It's on record. Holy shit. We need to do that more often.
I know, right? Yeah, like, make more podcasts, like...
I know.
We're trying to do, like, right now.
Honestly, we should just, like, record everything that we say to each other so that if we have a good idea, it'll just be there for us to access later. Like, wait, I know I said something smart back in, like, 15 minutes ago.
Remember the other day when I said something smart? Let's go check the recordings. Okay. But yeah, so here's the thing. Let's see, what are we talking about today? We have our highlight booze, because, you know, every time we you know, do one of these, we got to talk about, you know, some kind of booze that we like or something that we have tried or want to try. So today's recommendation is the Door County Peninsula wines. They are very tasty. And Eldritch, you have a glass in front of you?
In my glass, I have the blackberry wine from the Door Peninsula Winery, specifically.
Yes. Did I say Door County?
I mean, it's one of the wineries from Door County. There are several. This one is specifically Door Peninsula Winery.
Okay. See, I don't have a bottle
I do for that reason. So I can read things off of the bottle.
Well, there you go. Voila. I know. It would be great if I actually prepped things and, like, you know, I don't know, like, looked up on their website while we're
that
talking
helps
about
too.
It and stuff.
I actually have the...
But yeah, it's the Door Peninsula Winery.
Yes. Blackberry is absolutely my favorite.
Totally... Same. Totally.
It's an extremely sweet wine, so people who aren't into sweet or fruit wines, maybe it's not for you. But if you prefer sweet over dry, try this one. You're going to love it.
It is so good. It is so good.
I also have the empty bottle of Witch's Brew. This is one of their seasonal ones.
Yes. I mean, like... I mean, the frickin' flavor. Oh
yes, this one was a semi-dry grape, plum, and strawberry. It was lovely. Again, semi-dry.
Okay, here we go.
It was almost, I don't know, it's still a little sweeter, I think, than what I'm used to semi-dry's being.
Yeah, it was still, yeah.
But
yeah,
I think that's
definitely.
because of the strawberry. Holy crap. I approve, though. That was really good.
Yeah, that was so good. Again, the blackberry, cranberry is a close
Cranberry is
second
also excellent.
It's still really tasty.
I think I like the sweet cherry a little bit more than the cranberry, personally.
Yeah. But yeah, again, they have so many flavors at this place. Like, I mean... If I was to go down the list of all the things, I mean, there's
Yes, we haven't even tried half of them.
There's a lot. Oh no, I mean, there's 7 pages of just wine.
I mean, there's only so many that our local liquor stores carry, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean, they have, they have your standard things, your Chardonnays, your, White Zinfandel, things like that. But yeah, they definitely have a lot of things. They have a whole. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by things that I don't need to do. But apparently, and yeah, all right, I'll save that for another for
okay, all right.
It's not necessary.
Distractions later. All right.
But I'm sorry. Again, booze and bullshit. This is what you're going to have to deal with. As I've said before, I'm pretty sure I said it the last time, I have the attention span of a squirrel on crack. So, but yes. So yeah, again, they have a lot of standard things, but and then all the berry flavors, they have apple ones, cherry, plum, like various other things. There's something called Sunset Splash.
Didn't try that.
Which is pineapple, mango, and citrus tones. So
I'd give that a try.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety. Yeah, there's a lot of variety in the wines.
Ooh, yeah. If you want your, say Thanksgiving to be a little more exciting, take along some cranberry apple wine.
Oh yeah,
it was a big hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they even have a mulled Christmas.
Oh,
wine.
Yum!
Cherry wine with cinnamon, nutmeg.
Oh hell yeah!
Spices. So like that.
I hope that hits the shelves.
Yeah. They definitely have.
I'm
have that,
definitely gonna have to try that.
Yeah, and again, that's just the wines. Like they also
which
have
we have never tried because I've never seen them.
No. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them before. But yeah, they have black apple, blueberry fizz, cherry mimosa, standard ciders, cranberry mule, and a Perry.
Those sound exciting.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff you can actually get on their website, and obviously we'll put that in like information down below.
Yes, check them out.
You can, check it all out yourself. Obviously, if you are, of age and can, shop for booze and stuff like that, which brings us to
the main point.
Thing. Yeah, the main point of
the not
this
bullshit
episode,
part.
I mean, again, obviously, yeah, the not bullshit. Because yeah, I mean, we kind of wrapped up the booze part. Really quickly,
I don't think we were gonna.
We do highly recommend. Well, yeah, we don't need to spend that much time on it because it's just I mean, wine. I will say the Door County or the Door Peninsula.
Never
winery,
disappointed.
Their wines have definitely gotten us into wine because neither one of us were really like all that enthused about wine before. When we started, trying a couple of their, things, we're like, wow, this is really good, and it's not expensive.
They also make mead, which was also really good. So,
yeah,
check that out
too. Again, there's a lot of stuff that they make. So and again, for the price and the quality.
Yeah, we will keep you posted if we actually get to try the ciders. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look forward to that, I guess, because I am.
Yeah. Again. But yeah, again, part of this podcast, we talk about stuff that we enjoy. But yes, back to the main point. We're doing a refresher course on the laws of Drunken Alchemy. Okay, the rules here. Okay, because it's been a bit.
It has.
I know we went over them probably in like
we did. It was the second episode, but that was 6 years ago. So yeah,
so 6 years later, we're doing another one. We're doing take two. Of the
because they're important enough to reiterate every so often.
Yeah, it's good, and also just us personally, like we needed that refresher anyway. It's like what did you write on that?
Oh, it's pretty straightforward, common sense stuff, but it helps putting it into words. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we could probably alternate like. I'll just start with the number one rule. Safety first. Safety first. Okay. Now, when you're doing, if you're doing like actual like Drunken Alchemy, it's pretty much you're experimenting with some alcohol, like whether it's just trying something out for the first time or mixing it with something new, trying to come up with your own cocktails, just again, having fun with it. But yes, if you are going to be drinking, know your limits. Don't overdo the drinking. Being blackout drunk is not fun. Being hungover is not fun. Possibly dying.
Not great,
fun.
No.
It's not great. So I mean, yeah, just you take your time. Again, Drunken Alchemy is about enjoying the experience. Enjoy the experience, and don't make yourself sick. Like it's just kind of a general thing. Also, know your surroundings. Personally, I like, if I'm drinking and I plan on drinking a decent amount, I would rather be home where I know I'm safe, where I don't have to worry about people, bothering me or, being too drunk that something happens, accidents, that kind of thing. Like, if you are going, somewhere, you're going to bars, stuff like that, and you're trying new drinks, be with friends, be with somebody safe, know where the bouncers are, know your exits, know that you have rides home.
Yeah, obviously,
that kind of thing. Like we want people to enjoy this and survive.
Yeah. Additionally, obviously, some of those are most important if you're female and at a bar. So,
yes, definitely.
Being with friends, knowing where the bouncers are, etc. Important.
Yes. Buddy systems, very good. Yes. But yeah, again, safety is just it is a very important thing because, again, I want people to be able to enjoy themselves and have fun and not die. So, that's again, safety first. Like just make sure you're good to go. And I know the safety thing, like, some of the other rules kind of like jump back to it. I mean, it ties into the second one.
Are we stepping into the second one? All right.
Yeah.
Well, then the second one, it should be the most obvious one. Obey the law. Know what your local drinking laws and everything are. Obviously, most of the laws are the same around the country. Like, legal drinking age and open alcohol and all of those things. Public intoxication. You don't want to get caught with any of that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not good. Not good. Again, I love how we actually have it on the note.
It might be fun to experiment, but just remember, you won't be able to test properly in jail. Yeah. Can't quite continue the alchemy experiments if you are in jail. Also, the whole driving drunk thing. Don't do that. Also illegal. Also dangerous for everyone. Goes back to the safety first.
Yeah, very. Exactly. Like I said, that's
we're
why
going to bounce back to that a lot.
Is the number one rule because everything goes back
safety
to
for you, safety for everybody else around you. Be considerate. And don't get behind the wheel if you've fucking had too many.
Yeah, please don't. I've known people who have almost died in accidents. We've known people who have because of drunk driving. It's not good. So please don't. Again, that whole drink responsibly.
Yeah, it's not a suggestion.
Just please.
That's one of the laws. Alchemy laws and actual, federal laws and state laws and all of those things. We all agree on this one.
Yep.
All right.
But yes.
Yeah.
So we ended number 3. Number 3 is share. Basically, don't drink alone. Because drinking alone is never fun, and, usually if you're drinking alone, I mean, it's one thing to have, like, oh, let me just make a drink after work, or, like, it's the weekend, I'm going to have a drink to relax.
Or a glass of wine.
Like, if you have, like, one drink, like,
dinner
that's fine.
or whatever, that's
okay.
Fine.
Okay. But if you're doing, like, actual experimentation, and again, going to make a bunch of stuff, and, Like,
I think
it just
the clarification
friends,
here,
you know, it's fun.
It just reword it a little bit, is don't get drunk alone.
True. I could edit that on the site.
That makes more sense. Don't get drunk alone.
Again, it's still a buddy system, you know? Like, drinking is a social, you know, it's a social activity anyway, you know? And it, you know, like, stuff like that, like, it's more fun with you know, other people, you know? So, I mean, obviously, you're going to have moments where you're not going to be able to get people together and everything, and you want to have, you know, a drink or two. But again, moderation, you know? You can still get, like, a nice, happy buzz and chill. But, you know... Again, if you're trying new stuff, it's always fun to share. Yes. And, you know, especially when you've come up with something and it's just so weird. And you're like, well, somebody else has to try this because I need to know what they think about it. Because sometimes experiments get weird. And the look on someone's face when they try a concoction can be absolutely, like, more fun
priceless.
Than the actual drink itself.
Oh, my God. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it can be priceless. But yes, we you know, the fact that Drunken Alchemy started because of, you know, social time, because of, you know, Vamp and the Masquerade, because of the gaming, you know, it's just inherently a fun with friends activity.
Yes.
You know? But yeah, I mean, again, just, you know, just share, have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun with friends.
Yeah.
You know?
And number 4,
yeah.
Preparation is key.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to be testing, and if you're going to be experimenting a lot, shall we say, make sure you're set up for this. You know, have your cups, your shot glasses, whatever you need. Pre-mix as much as you can if you're going to be doing a lot of the drinking. Because...
Oh, yes. Premixing is
holy
so
shit.
good.
Yeah, if you're trying to pour after you've had a few, especially if you're trying to mix some drinks, trust me, it doesn't go great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It gets to be very bad. And there's some drinks you really have to have the proper proportions for it to taste good.
That's why premixing is great. So,
again,
so you can just shake it up and pour it. And also...
Yeah. Also, it helps, you know, it helps the drinking flow, too, you know. It's like, hey, I don't have to pause to be like, oh, yeah, hold on for this conversation. Let me just
at the same time, this goes back to safety again. You can limit how much you drink in a night. If you've got it prepped, that's all you got.
Yeah.
You know where to stop because that's all the alcohol you have.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is a portion control.
Everything in moderation, as we said.
It's like, well...
Also, you know, keeping paper towels handy just in case of spills because shit happens, especially if you're drinking.
Yeah.
Whether you've got it pre-mixed or not, pouring is still a chore when you've had a few.
Yeah. Motor functions
a little impaired.
You know,
right.
are affected. Yeah, they are affected by alcohol.
Also,
so yeah, having things to clean yourself up.
And in the preparation category as well, make sure you've got food and water, you know, because if you haven't eaten, and especially if you're not drinking water, you're going to have nasty hangovers. And honestly, you jump to buzzed faster, but you also cross the line faster into, I had too many and I can't go back. And then the night's not fun anymore.
Yeah, once you get to the puking stage...
Yep.
Fun is done.
There's no more fun to be had at that point.
There's no more fun. Yeah, there's no more fun. But yeah, so again, I know we've both been guilty of that. Of, you know, like, oh, we haven't eaten anything today, but I want to drink, you know. Again, we still try to have
It's good to know your limits, too. I mean, there are things, you're fine on an empty stomach for, like, a shot or two. If you want to. Again, a quick buzz into whatever. Again, though, water, very important.
Yes.
Don't get yourself dehydrated.
You know, to kind of alternate. Yeah, it's good to alternate. You know, like you have like a, you know, especially if you have something that is you know, potent, you know, or again like a big, you know, big cocktail It's got a whole bunch of booze in it and everything. You
Right.
know, like have a glass of water.
I mean, contrary to what,
just, yeah.
seems to be... contrary to what you might think, having water with your booze actually kind of extends your buzz longer, as opposed to, getting drunk and then getting past it really fast because it's already gone through your system. The water will keep it in there a little bit longer so that you're not getting, alcohol poisoning. Because it doesn't get into your system quite as fast if it's diluted. Common sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's, it's a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I guess, next step, fifth rule. Don't be a derp star.
It is.
What is a derp star? Because, oh my God, we have not talked about that in, again, 6 years. If you're being a derp star, you're being an absolute dumbass. Okay? Now, these are the kinds of things. What constitutes a derp star? Like, I mean, don't drive drunk. That's a stupid thing to do. And then, also don't be the asshole of the party. Because we've known people who are just absolute assholes.
You know this person. I know you do.
Like, because they're the filter, the filter is not there. They'll say whatever they want. And then, blame things and be like, oh, well, I was drunk. I didn't mean it. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? No. When you're drinking, your inhibitions are lowered. You do say
right, because it doesn't mean those things weren't coming out of your own head.
Will come out.
They're already in there.
Exactly. You do. Alcohol can be a little bit of a truth serum sometimes.
Especially for people who can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if you're just.
You get to know them real well.
Let me just open up a drink here.
Cheers.
Yeah. Yes, I have a blackberry cider, boys, because blackberry. Apparently, blackberry is still a theme of the night. You got blackberry wine, I got a blackberry cider, boys. Like, it's good. Yeah, cheers. Clink. I don't know how much that came across. But anyway, again, don't be an obnoxious drunk. Again, everyone wants to have fun. And especially, if you're hanging out with your friends, like, you don't want to be an asshole to them and be, just because then they're not going to want to, hang out with you and, like, drink with you. And again, because it's like, wow, you become an ass when you're drunk. Like, that's not fun. But yes, also too, again, if you do end up doing something stupid, or you do offend somebody, or, again, you do something you didn't really mean to, accept responsibility. Okay? If you were, legal to drink, you're an adult. Adults accept responsibility for their actions.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you do something stupid, and, you've hurt someone, whether, mentally, emotionally, physically, while drinking, apologize. Understand how you hurt them, and apologize. Sincerely, Just saying, oh, sorry, like that, no.
Yeah.
You have to...
Yeah, none of these fake apologies, that's not... No.
Oh, my God. So much of that shit lately. I said I was sorry. No. You have to forgive me.
No, actually. Understand that, too.
Just because you say the words, just because you say I'm sorry to someone does not mean that they are obligated.
Right. If you really hurt somebody, just understand that they have no obligation to forgive you for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also part of being an adult.
But, actually apologizing can,
maybe they will eventually forgive you. Yes.
It definitely will. Yes, it will go towards
Don't
that.
expect it in the moment either. They could still be real pissed off at you for a few days.
Yeah. You gotta give people time some days. It's like, hey, let them, stew in it for a while and figure out if they want to forgive you or not. But yeah.
But, you will absolutely get a derp star if you commit an unforgivable offense to someone. Yeah. And you're not getting invited back to that party.
Yeah. No, again, that's, and that, again, that moves to number
yes,
6. Really.
One of the most important ones for us. Have fun. The whole point. Yeah. The reason we created Drunken Alchemy specifically was to have fun with it. We want to experiment with mixing flavors and trying new things. And just, figuring out new ways to enjoy alcohol.
Yeah. Safely.
Again, the rest of the list of rules. That's why have fun is at the end of it. It's like pay attention to everything else first and then enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because this is fun.
Because, it's...
Whether you're...
Yeah. Because, again, I mean, yeah, it's... Oh. Yeah, I was just saying, like, it's a very fun thing to... again, the experimentation. I mean, there's so many books out there and like recipe lists for already established drinks, like you'll have some that, are very recognizable, I
mean, the easiest way to start experimenting
orders.
is, you find a recipe you're familiar with and going, what if I substitute this for this?
Exactly. Yeah, altering established drinks, and trying your own thing, trying your own twist on it is fun. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of drinks out there that, are very similar.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe even exact to what we've created and done ourselves. But again, finding all those recipes everywhere.
Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a clusterfuck out there.
Who knows? Yeah.
Try looking up a recipe and you're going to find like 5 different recipes for the same drink. Like, well, which one's the real one?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly. Well, you can even find, on some, like bar recipe websites, there's like 10 different variations of one standard drink. So again, it's all just just have fun. But yeah, actually looking at sort of standard drinks, it does help you start. Otherwise, you have the fun thing of, like, I like this flavor. Like, say you really like strawberry. What kind of strawberry drinks can you make? You start mixing and matching things and saying, what becomes, like a really good experiment. It's like, oh, this is a winner. Like, this is delicious. I'm going to make this one all the time.
Right. I mean, making failures is sort of fun too. For reasons we've said before.
Yeah, I thought of something we need to add.
Okay.
I thought of something we need to add. Write down the recipes.
Right. If you found something good, we don't
have that on there. Of like, write it down. No. We could probably put that as another bullet point.
Probably. Yeah, if you're...
have
hey, if you're actually experimenting,
so if you come across something,
which we didn't do for the fucking Skittles.
And, but if you're experimenting, you got to make sure that you write down that recipe so you can remember it later. Because again, after drinking your experiment, you might not be able to remember what you put in.
Yes, the proportions specifically are a tough one to recall. Yeah. You might still have all the ingredients in front of you, but like, I don't remember what amount of what.
Yeah, it's like, wait, how much of this was supposed to be in...
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So, there's things. But yes, that's another thing I can add in.
True.
Is, again, write the recipes down. And that's the thing, too. Write down the failures as well. So you remember.
This did not work.
Do not do this.
But again, failures can also be fun if you're experimenting with others for reasons we've said. Somebody's face. Yeah. Oh my God.
Exactly. Yeah, because you have somebody try something and then it's just, you can watch the confusion and the horror.
Yes. Like, what the hell did I just put in my mouth?
What in the actual fuck is this? Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes you find weird combinations and the flavor profiles do weird shit. And it fucks with your taste buds. And
we'll get back around to the demented seal drinks because I know that was the subject of one of our previous podcasts 6 years ago, but it's worth rediscovering.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll redo some of these things,
but this one was the most important. So,
but yeah, yes, this was definitely good to go go over the rules, and again, just stuff that we kind of came up for ourselves,
right?
Of, making sure that again we do things safely,
which means
and we have fun.
Rule number 7, the most important rule.
You don't break the rules of Drunken Alchemy.
Yeah. That's it.
Cause yeah, that's really it. Yeah, just don't break these rules. Just do it properly, and you'll be able to have fun.
And everybody can have a good time.
So
and nobody gets hurt. Everybody's having fun.
Yeah. Exactly. And that is the goal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really it.
We did it.
Kind of summed it up.
Woo!
We did it.
Those were the laws of Drunken Alchemy.
Ta-da!
Accomplishment achieved.
I don't know why I did that. Yay. All right. So yeah, that I guess kind of wraps up this episode, I suppose. Just again the refresher of the rules. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about next time.
We haven't decided.
But I guess we'll figure out what kind of booze and bullshit will happen next week. So yeah, thank you everybody for listening again. Appreciate it very much. Again, check out all the links and information and stuff down below. Do the things, push buttons,
and have fun.
Drink and be merry. All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.